Good morning. Hey, Sue.
Hey, Kim.
Everyone, welcome back to Wait, There's More. Get the Skinny with Sue and Kim. And we are recording episode 8. Topic is vitamins and supplements. How's your day going, Sue?
It's going. It's going. Already
You're
worked
catching
out
me in
today.
my same. I'm in my workout clothes still. Sorry, guys. I thought, we're bringing real talk to you. I might as well bring you the real visual of my crazy day and just keeping it real here in my dog mom t-shirt.
I feel a little off kilter this week, and I don't know if it was because I traveled over the weekend and we got back super early Monday morning. Like, I just keep thinking that it's a day ahead of what today is. Like, yesterday, I kept thinking it was Thursday, and today, I keep thinking it's Friday, and wow, this week is really dragging. And I
Yeah,
just feel off kilter with everything, like working out and, you know, just my time is just off.
yeah, I'm zapped. I very notably super low on energy. Um, but I think today's topic is perfect for both reasons.
Yes.
After a last minute trip for you and just this Halloween full moon. I don't even know if it's a full moon, but something is going on out there with the weather, the time change,
Yes.
and we may be airing this after the fact, but I think everyone can relate. Speaking of vitamins and supplements, I need to know how to get my energy back and, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to add in? Add in or take away. So great topic for me today. I'm excited about this one because
Yes.
I
Me
always
too.
seem to learn a little something every time we chat. So,
Well, obviously, as we get older, our bodies are still changing and we are still, adapting to the change. And I discovered, some of the most important vitamins and supplements that we should probably be using as we, you know, become over 40, that we should be supplementing in our, regular diet. And I found some of it very interesting. Some of it I do take, and I was surprised at some of what was on the list, recommended list for women over 40. And I was like, very interesting. And maybe it's something that I should supplement in my diet.
I mean, it's always worth a try. I think if you overdo it, vitamins can get a little scary. They say you really shouldn't take something not recommended. Everything I pulled up on the internet said, obviously your surgical team will recommend things. But honestly, I feel like that's another gap, which is why we started this whole podcast, is lack of knowledge in that area. Even my PCM said it would take years to figure out what hormone therapy I might need moving into menopause. He said
Mhm.
it's like trying to figure out a food allergy or any type of allergy. It's so much trial and error. So, I mean, they want to give the answers, but I don't think they have them either. I
Yeah.
mean, so, again, we'll just preface this by saying we are not experts. We are not certified in this area. We are just talking to you as a friend saying, hey, what do you do? Let me try that. And this is what I do. Maybe it'll work for you. Um, the age old trifecta, I think, that is always recommended is vitamin D, calcium, and iron. I think those are the three that stand out to me that people always talk about. What do you
Yeah.
think, Sue?
Yeah. Yeah. I also agree because, I mean, this applies to people who had surgery, that, any type of weight loss surgery. You do lack iron deficiency and vitamin D. And so you have to pick up that extra supplement to take on a daily basis because if you find that you have low energy, chances are you're low, you're iron deficient. A lot of times the multivitamin with iron just isn't enough, especially for those that had surgery. So I usually take iron supplement it first thing in the morning. One, because it does provide energy, and I also take a vitamin D3 because I discovered in a blood work that I was deficient in it. So, besides a multivitamin, I add those two vitamins separately um, to make sure that I'm getting enough of both, um, you know, daily.
Yeah, and I'm sure you would agree, it gets so confusing and overwhelming because, like I'm reading right here, vitamin D is important for calcium absorption, but
Hmm.
I take a D3 with K2 that's combined because I read that the D is not absorbed well without the K. So you have to
Hmm.
take the K to be able to absorb the D to be able to absorb calcium. Like, what the heck? It needs to be easier.
Yeah.
But for now, I think, like, for me, a multivitamin is a little too strong. Like, it needs to be more specific. So I have chosen to take things separately, like you said,
Yeah.
um, just because. I mean, not that anybody recommended it. It was just on a whim. Like, the whole plateau that I went through and just the confusion, the body confusion. I think it's also I I felt like I just would change things up on my own, with not taking the multivitamin. There was a really good one I found after surgery from Bariatric Pal. That's a really good website, and it was a chewable because I want to say at least 6 weeks, if not longer, that we can't swallow a pill. Do you remember?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so I was
I
really
think it's
trying to
6 weeks.
find, yeah, um, yeah, I was trying to find the chewables and the sublingual. Is that the one that goes under the tongue?
Yes.
Which I read that to get your B12, that's the best delivery of
Best
B12.
one. Yes.
So, it's just trying to figure all this out really, and applying it to what works for you. But you had a good suggestion a minute ago when we were prepping for the episode about, it's always good to get your protein through food first. And I think we could apply that to vitamins,
Yeah.
getting it through your food.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I brought up magnesium first. You had mentioned magnesium.
Yes. It's great for muscle recovery and sleep, helps with the nerve and heart function. And, obviously, it supports the maintenance of weight loss and lifestyle changes. I take it uh, one every night before I go to bed. It does help me sleep. Maybe that's why I've been dragging a little bit in the mornings. I don't know yet. I just started taking it as a supplement on its own recently, so I'm still playing around with it. I'm trying not to take all my vitamins at once and kind of like I take a set in the morning and I take a set in the evening before I go to bed. And I felt like the magnesium would help, like relaxing my muscles and, getting a good night's sleep and recovery period. So I just figured that was probably like my best time to take it and not in the morning, which would cause me to be maybe a little sleepy since I feel like I'm a little since I started taking it, I do feel a little groggy trying to get up and get dressed to go to my workout. It's a real struggle.
Is it a specific kind of magnesium? Because I think I read somewhere it had to be like magnesium dash citrate or something.
Yes, that's what I've been taking. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I found some foods high in magnesium. Number one is
Hmm.
salmon.
Oh,
Do you like salmon?
No.
Not a lot of people do. I know, right? Say, anybody want to comment on that in the audience? Uh, I don't think that's a fish that a lot of people love. I love it,
Yeah,
but
I'm sure
and
there's somebody out there that'll be like, bingo, I'm going to get some tonight.
right, exactly. And tofu, which I also love. I was a vegetarian for 8 years, and I think I've had tofu in every way imaginable, but I never was eating it for magnesium. I didn't even know I was getting anything out of
Huh,
it. So, um, bananas,
bananas. Yes,
black beans.
bananas helps with
And
magnesium and potassium.
yeah, so here's what I think we're going to learn in a few minutes. There's a lot of overlap. Um, and then chia seeds, flaxseed, I think was in another list. Um, so let's move over to vitamin D and see what crossover we have. Salmon, tuna, egg yolks.
Hmm,
Okay, so there's the one. Every other day, egg yolks are good and egg yolks are bad. If you're trying to get vitamin D, eat your yolks.
yeah.
Mushrooms and beef liver. Okay.
Ugh.
I mean, you can all do
I
this
think
too.
I'd
I think
rather
this
take
is,
the supplement or the
I know.
vitamin.
Well, true. And that's another thing too. A lot of people have food allergies, food
Yeah,
likes and dislikes that would keep them maybe from being able to supplement so
yeah.
much that through food that it just might be easier, for preference to take the vitamins. Calcium, of course, we know, milk, yogurt, cheese, but tofu, almonds, seeds, and there's
Hmm,
another um, buzzword is seeds. There's a
yes.
lot of people out there right now on a kick, my brother-in-law being one, that like no seed oil, seeds are bad. I never really dove in to see why, but that would be another interesting
Yeah, that would be another interesting
topic.
dive.
Okay, B complex. So Sue, you brought up, B6, B12. I've also heard the complex with both um,
Yes.
is good. So I think in another episode we talked about. I'm gonna lose my train of thought. It was like had nine. Were we talking about protein? And it was something
Yes.
about there was like
The
nine.
nine and
I can't believe I put you on the spot like that. Anyway, so this
the
vitamin.
amino acids.
Oh, the amino acids, right? Okay,
Yes.
so there's whatever it was, you got all nine in that supplement.
Yes.
Oh, the protein isolate, I think is or whey
Yes.
protein. That's what it was.
Yes. Whey
So,
protein isolate.
yep, with the B complex, it has 8 water soluble vitamins essential for various bodily functions. So, there are foods that are rich in vitamin B complex. I would never have known this.
Hmm.
Um, so, right back, here we go again. Salmon.
Uh, salmon is it seems like the best fish out there.
Yeah. And if you're from around here and down east, it's salmon.
Oh, well.
Let's keep it like local, right? No. Um, whole eggs. So again, whoever's doing this research will kind of put that myth to rest that we need to just eat egg whites. Um, whole
Oh yeah,
grains,
that's true
legumes.
because it's always stressed egg whites, egg whites, egg whites.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Now, this hasn't been brought up yet. Vegetables, asparagus, spinach.
Hmm.
I also think anything dark green helps with fatty liver. So
Yes.
again, just kind of going back to that thought of whole foods and, trying to we're trying to come by these things honestly, but I think what I'm learning is I'm probably getting more nutrients than I thought. But I think also because our stomachs are so much smaller and, the how we metabolize things has changed obviously when we get to that alcohol beverage episode. That'll be a fun one. But
Yeah.
the flaxseed, chia seeds you can put in a protein shake. This is omega 3. I probably didn't preface that. Moved on. But yeah, how much can we really intake? Where I think even if we try that hard, we're probably still not getting enough. So we
Yeah,
probably still need the vitamins
yeah,
on top of that.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, I just went over. It was omega 3. Sorry, I'm scrolling and I'm hitting the camera. The B complex, calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium. I mean, that was a lot to throw out there so quickly. So um, I think for me, I'm not getting enough B12 if we're relating that to energy. I have
Yeah,
felt so zapped.
yeah.
When I used to, always a prescription, take phentermine,
Hmm.
um, I had a lot of energy. I never felt tired. I also only slept maybe 4 hours a night. I was kind of always on,
Yeah,
and I didn't hate it. I'm sure it was not healthy,
yeah,
um, but I want that back. I am trying to figure out how to get that back now. I want that
yeah.
energy, but I
I
promise I'll
know
sleep
like a
more.
lot of people get the B12 shot. Um, I wonder if that gives you a better boost of energy than, taking it under the tongue or, absorbing it, in pill form under the tongue or, the gummies or whatever. I don't know if there's a huge difference in that.
Well, I'm
And
gonna
like, I know people, I'm like, I don't know if I have time to go get a B12 shot like once a week.
versus pill. Okay, I'm just gonna Google that real quick for funsies.
Yeah.
So B12 shots are directly in the bloodstream, bypassing the digestive system. That way you get nearly 100% absorbed, whereas the pill goes through your digestive tract, which can reduce absorption rate by 50%. Okay.
Wow.
Onset of action. B12 can raise blood levels quickly within a few hours. Oral may take several days or weeks to increase the blood levels. So slow and steady on the pills where you're getting instant gratification from the shot.
So I wonder how, does it say how often? Like, is it a
But yep,
weekly
I was
shot?
just getting there once a month or even
Oh,
every few months.
wow.
Whereas they I guess it's basically saying just you can take your pill every day. That's great. And then kind of give yourself that boost monthly.
Yeah. Huh.
Now, there are people that have pernicious anemia or autoimmune conditions that prevent their body from absorbing B12.
Wow. Hmm.
Now, I don't know what pernicious anemia is compared to just our low iron after gastric sleeve.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
Hmm. Of course, it's costly to get the shots, but
Yeah.
I almost would consider doing that right now.
Yeah.
I just, you know, premenopausal. Maybe I am menopausal. We haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's look into it. We can have a B12 party together.
yeah, we
Will
should
they
do
give
that.
us a 2-for-1 deal?
I
There's
know they
got to
would.
be a place in Moorhead that will take us.
Oh, yes. No, and I know exactly who to call. It's getting popular. So I think,
Yeah.
the
Let's
drip
do it.
IV
And
type
maybe we
places.
could record our like visit to the place to get our B12 shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we could do an IV. We'll load because I think they do the shot separately. We can sit there and get a IV of nutrients and then
Yeah.
add in the B12. That'll be fun. We'll do a little
Yeah.
live on location video.
Yeah.
I know all of you want to see that, don't you?
Yeah,
Especially my
exactly. They'll
kids.
be like, these two crazy girls, what are they doing?
Oh, that's fun.
Real talk.
Real talk, real life, people.
That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Yeah,
what do you
I
think,
learned
Sue?
that
I feel
well, go ahead.
no, I was just thinking, what else do you want to add into this? I feel like we hit a lot of points.
Yeah. I guess like what to look for, because not all vitamins are created equal, and some forms of the vitamin absorb better than others. like vitamin D, D3, um, is better form than D2.
Interesting.
Yeah. Calcium, like if you're taking calcium, obviously we're required to take calcium citrate, but there's also calcium carbonate, which is harder to absorb for some women. So it's
I'm
recommended
glad you
we take,
brought that up. Yeah, I read
yes,
that too.
yes. And magnesium, the glycinite or citrate is better for you than the oxide, which
Yes,
can, which can cause GI upset.
which we do not want. We've already had enough GI upset.
Yeah,
But yeah, my husband researched that. He was into the magnesium, and he does the citrate as
yep,
opposed to he was about to get the carbonate and realized, there was a big difference.
yeah. And then also review the other ingredients listed on the vitamin packages, such as look for and limit artificial colors and dyes, added sugars or syrups. A lot of times, like the gummy bears or the sour gummy bears, hydrogen or hydrogenated oils, and unnecessary fillers like magnesium, stearate, titanium, and dioxide, and choose clean, minimal other ingredients. So those are
Yeah, I
kind of
think
things to look for on the back
hydrogenated
of
and
the bottle.
hydrolyzed. Yeah. I think they're always like a bad ingredient. Anything with the hydro.
Yeah, and I guess like pay attention to, most importantly, the expiration dates. They lose vitamins can lose potency, and always check the best by or use by date.
Okay.
So I guess that's important.
Yeah, I've
And
heard that
then
about.
also avoid phrases like all natural or pharmaceutical grade or miracle or clinically proven, because that can all be misleading. And then just focus what's on the label, not the front of the bottle.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I used to be an esthetician, and that was the big thing. We had to teach our clients was pH balanced is just a marketing ploy on most everything you see. Unless it's telling you what the pH is, you don't know what it's pH balanced to, and they can get away with saying that. So
Yeah,
that's a perfect example of all natural, miracle, all those things you just said, Sue. I agree. Don't let the catchphrase or the marketing ploy suck you in. We've made this um, big decision in our lives to do something great for our health. I think we're a little more invested to do that extra legwork and just kind of flip the bottle around and ignore that stuff and know what to be looking for. I mean, we've done it for years,
yeah,
reading labels, trying to learn how to lose the weight before we went this route. So
yeah,
it's nothing new. It shouldn't be that overwhelming because most of us have probably been doing it for decades.
yeah,
Um, so that
yeah,
should be pretty easy.
yeah. And then just my little advice is to, just don't take the supplement, understand it, understand what you're taking it and why you're taking it. And also, like, I know we don't really know what kind of vitamins we eat or drink every day. Maybe try to understand what vitamins are in the steak that you're eating or the potato. Like, what are you getting out of the baked potato? And then supplement to fill in the gaps. And then obviously, confidence comes from knowing what your body needs and what you're putting into it. And
Yeah.
that's, really the advice I have. Um, Kim and I just learn as we go. And, as our bodies are changing, or, we go through phases of our lives where, maybe my metabolism's slowing down and I might need that extra burst. You may be 40, our listeners, you may be younger and, you're not there yet, but understanding where we've been kind of helps you for plan for your future,
Yeah.
when it comes to vitamins and supplements.
I like that, Sue. I agree.
Yeah. So, guys, if you have any vitamins that you want us to take a look at, snap a picture of the label, put it in the comment section, and we will respond to any questions you may have, whether or not it's a good vitamin or not. But you can also do your own research. But we'd love your comments, what you're taking, if you want to comment on whether or not you're taking something different or you have another vitamin or supplement you want to share with us. We would love to hear from you.
Absolutely. Yeah. It might be something we can respond and say, hey, I tried that and I love it. So thank you in advance.
Yeah. All right. What do you think?
All right, Sue. I think we're going to close out with our pre recorded ending. So I think we'll just sign off.
All right.
Talk to you soon, Sue. Thanks,
Talk to you
everyone.
soon.